Hello, this is by request. One of our lessons was the demonstration how C++ can generate lots of data, and that data can be exported to a program such as Excel or some spreadsheet to produce high-quality graphs. All right, here's a simple sine wave function. I don't know why I set an integer x. That should be a double, but it'll work anyway because I put integers in. So we have a constant pi. I think 15 digits was the limit, and so I typed in 15 digits for a constant double called pi. Give me some x, which will be in degrees, and I'll take x times it by pi over 180. This will be done first, so this will be a large number divided by this number. And my equation was 100 times the sine of radians. Very simple. And I'd like to see this thing graphed out nicely. All right, so here's my graphing program. My main, I simply have a y, and I have my degrees start at 0. I say go all the way up to 300, well, less than 360 degrees. Starting at 0, adding 1 degree at a time. I should probably say less than or equal to. All right, so now I pass my degrees into the function, gives me a y, and I print them out on the screen. And I mention that the program completes. But there's an insane amount of data is displayed on the screen. All right, so there's some simple code we can add to C++ here. We can include a library file stream, and we can ask C++ to open up a text file for us. And then instead of just hiding putting all the data on the screen, I can place the data in a file. Notice I called it fout. Flout means file out, and it looks exactly like cout. I'm redirecting the stream to a file. The degrees, I put a /t, a tab separated value. I could have put a comma here so that degrees and y would be separated by a comma or any other symbol. So that's sent to a file. When I'm done, I tell C++ to close up the file. Here's what the completed code looks like. I just insert this one line up here. I don't touch my function. This could be any function. I insert 2 lines of code here. It's possible that I don't have rights to open this file. It's a little glitch. It's not a glitch. I decided to keep it simple. Otherwise, what you would do is you'd actually test to see if you would test here to see if it was successfully opened and take some action, corrective. Now notice everything looks the same here except I added an extra line. I displayed the data on the screen because I don't like looking at submarine races. I like seeing some data sometimes. And I also put some in a file, the exact clone, no difference, and I close the file out. When I'm done, I still get this long stream of data, but now in my system, then this was in Visual Studio 2019, it writes the file up in the main directory with the C++ program. So now I have the file funsinewave.txt. Go back, funsinewave.txt. Now I open up Excel, I go to the directory where that file is, I hunt it down, I found it, I know it's somewhere in here. I look. Now, you might not see any of these files. If you don't, you have to change this filter to show me everything, star.star. That's not sort of a starry face going, ooh, it's star.style, star. And you select this file. Once you select it, this import wizard appears, and it wants to know about the file. Notice all the numbers are mashed together here. However, I leave it at delimited, click next. I tell it it's tab separated because I did separate it by a tab. And it says, oh, there's a tab in between these 2 zeros, so it separates them. All of them are separated like this. Go to next. And this will, when I finish, you'll get all thousands of numbers, or in this case, 300 numbers. So now what do? Well, what I want to do is tell Excel to graph this. So I highlight both of these, drag a cursor across them. Next, I'm going to want to insert a graph. So I go to Insert. When I click on Insert, then it's going to show me a lot of stuff. There'll be something called Recommended Charts. So I click there. It'll show me a bunch of charts. I'm going to pick this one, so I click on it. Boom! And I get this beautiful chart. You can change things around, change the colors, the scales, and every time your data changes, you can actually see this change as well. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's useful. If it is, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.